Well, this afternoon we've got Chris Nader, who's Head of Development for Kempinski and Shaza Hotels. Welcome, Chris.
Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you very much.
Chris has been very active in Iran for some time, and you've got some exciting projects coming up. But tell us some of the challenges that you face in this market.
I think it's a market that has so much potential, but people have to be patient. There's no need really to rush into taking the wrong project or signing with the wrong owner or going into the wrong location just to have your sign or your brand out there. So we've been coming here for the past 5-6 years, and it's been extremely comforting to see that people are receptive to international brands. They need the international operator to come on board, but it takes time to actually change mentalities for them to understand how we operate. They've been operating their own hotels for the past 30-40 years, and now someone's coming to tell them, actually, we somehow maybe think we can do it better than you. So you need a lot of diplomacy and patience, and I think the right project will come very soon.
So is it an educational point of view? Is a conference like this useful for you in order to help the industry, help the locals understand how we as internationals operate hotels?
Absolutely. I think when you come as an individual and try to convince an owner or many owners, they may think, maybe this guy is a bit too ambitious or has his ego and wants to show us how we do it, and they don't take it well. The moment you come to a conference where all the experts, all the specialists are saying the same thing, I think it will help the investor really realize that maybe this guy is right, and maybe we should start, listening and try to see how we can accommodate the operator's need into the local culture.
So we've been hearing a lot about finance during the conference. Is that your sort of key area that you come across all the time? Can you bring in the finance? Of course, you as an operator aren't going to bring in the finance, but you've got connections to investors who might join you in your journey in Iran. Are you able to attract that?
We sometimes do. The challenge, yes, is about finance, and we see a lot of owners who have a lot of wealth and means to actually do their own hotels and invest in their own hotels, but somehow they need to balance the risk by bringing foreign investors and money from outside. And the only way you can do this by bringing investors from outside is to package a deal where you have the land, a bit of the financing, the contractor, the architect, and the operator all come under the same umbrella with the same information memorandum that you can go and present. And the key to all of this is having a feasibility study. And this is a big challenge in Iran. Convincing an owner that he has to invest $40,000 or so into a feasibility study has been challenging, and I hope now with this conference people are starting to realize that maybe this is what we need to actually start getting traction on projects.
Right. But so do you see in the interim period that it's going to be difficult to bring in foreign investment, of course, into this country, given the current situation, the current political situation? So the investment's going to be primarily and probably exclusively from local investors, as we've seen with the Grand Melia project, for example, that's being built at the moment. Is that what you're finding as well?
Yes, and we met a few owners at this conference who are actually doing their own project with their own financing. They have the land, they have the equity to start doing the project. And when you have the right location, the right land, the right partners that come with you, we're seeing more and more local partners who are saying, let's start doing it. Let's be the first into the market, and let's show them how it actually can be done. So we met very interesting people here at the conference, and I'm very happy with the traction that we got.
That's fantastic. So you're one of our sponsors. You've been supporting us all the way through from when we came up with launching this event here. How important is this conference for you, for Shaza, for the industry?
I must tell you, Jonathan, I've attended several conferences here in Iran over the past 3-4 years, and this has been really outstanding. It's a completely different level, very professionally done, and the quality of people that came here is really impressive. So I'm very happy to have sponsored this event. It's been a great 2 days of conference, and we look forward to hopefully do it again next year.
Great. All right. Thanks, Chris.